Hello students, today I will teach you class 8 science chapter 5 coal and petroleum. In last class I have taught about the coal. Now in this class we will study about the petroleum. What is petroleum? Petroleum is a dark colored. What is the color of petroleum? It is look like a dark colored liquid, thick in nature, and where it is found? It is found deep below the ground. Deep below the ground. But in certain area, not everywhere, in certain areas. So how can we define the petroleum term? Petroleum means, first of all, petroleum means rock oil. It means rock oil means oil is obtained from the rock. That's why it is called petroleum. So petroleum we can define as it is a dark colored thick crude oil. Crude means raw. Crude oil found, where it is found? It is found deep below the ground in certain areas. Petroleum is a complex mixture of compounds. Petroleum, it is made from hydrocarbons. Not one, many hydrocarbons are present in petroleum. It is made from hydrocarbons or made up of many hydrocarbons. What are hydrocarbons? Hydrocarbons are the organic compounds. Hydrocarbons are the organic compounds which are made up of only two elements, carbon and hydrogen. Hydrocarbons are made up of only two elements, carbon and hydrogen. For example, CH4. This is a carbon compound, organic compound and this compound is made up of only carbon and hydrogen element, and the name of the and those organic compounds which have only carbon and hydrogen elements, that type of compounds are called hydrocarbons. So we can say that petroleums consist of many hydrocarbons or made up of many hydrocarbons. So name of the hydrocarbon compound is methane. Next carbon is CH2, CH6. This is called ethane. Then C3H8. This is called propane, and so on. These are the various hydrocarbons which are present in the crude petroleum oil. And all of you know that this is a natural substance which obtained from deep oil wells by digging in certain areas of the earth. And like coal, this is also called a fossil fuel. So our next topic is how petroleum was formed. How petroleum was formed. As like coal, long years ago, the teeny plants and animals, the teeny means very small, the teeny plants and animals lived in the sea they died, and their bodies sank to the bottom of the sea, and they were covered with mud and sand. Due to high pressure, heat and action of bacteria and action of bacteria in presence of sorry in absence of air, the dead remains of tiny plants and animals they the dead remains of tiny plants and animals were slowly converted into petroleum, and that's why these are called fossil fuels. The petroleum which is formed during this process trapped between two layers of non-porous nature.